Kevin and Chris, thank you very much for allowing your son to be part of our family. Ben's father did an excellent job of telling all of us how good Ben was. And unfortunately, or fortunately, we are fully aware of it. He is a wonderful man. I can't believe that it took you 9 damn years to figure this out. I just can't believe you're that damn slow. What a great family for my daughter to be part of. For her father, there is no way that I would ever dream this could happen, that this ride would end up like this. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blessing that God has given us to Tina and I.
Do you having Jesus be your guiding light and may His presence bring you blessings?
Looks like your daughter. I know.
All right, Hazel, that's good. Go back up by mom. Go back up by mom.
10 years. 10 years in the making.
When I married my wife, she walked down the aisle, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Today, I took my daughter's arms. She was shivering, and I asked her if she was cold. She said, "No, Dad." I said, "Good, because it's not cold in here. I'm sweating like a dog." Okay? All of that being said, I have one little thing that I want to read to you. And my daughter wrote it to me. She gave me this today. "The first man I ever loved, I will always be the little girl. Love, Sis." What a poem. What a great day. I wish you all the happiness in the world. God bless both of you.
Dearly beloved, you have come together into the house of the church, so that in the presence of the church's minister and your community, your intention to enter into marriage may be strengthened by the Lord, saints. Since it is your intention to enter the covenant of holy matrimony, join your right hands and declare your consent before God and His church.
I have been
To be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you. Good times and bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life. I, Corina Ben, to be my husband, I promise to be faithful to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I'd like you to join me in welcoming you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Tina.
Can't help but smile looking at these two. I mean, my goodness, what a day. So incredibly proud of both of you. Ben's one of those individuals, he's very, very passionate about everything he does, and he'll stop at nothing before getting what he wants. Ben is a complete fireball. He ignites fire and enthusiasm into every conversation you have with him, into everyone he meets. Ben, I'm incredibly proud of you. I mean, you're just knocking it out of the park. You know, obviously the greatest accomplishment of all of these things is the woman sitting right next to you, Corina. So, Corina, I would say welcome to the family, but who are we kidding? You've been a huge part of our family for so many years, and we're just so blessed to have you. You've always meshed right in with all of us, and I am so excited to officially have you join our crazy family. You're such a blessing for Ben, and I know we can all completely agree that he lucked out finding you freshman year of high school. You've always been so kind and positive. Your calm and cool demeanor is beyond inspiring for all of us. We love you so much. So here's to the perfect couple. I know we all can agree here that we cannot wait to see you set the world on fire. Cheers.
So I just want to start off with saying thank you for everybody that made this day possible, for Corina and Ben, and to make it very memorable for our whole family and for everyone to join. And so for those who don't know me, I'm Selena, and Corina is my one and only sister, and I could not have asked for a better one. When I was young, I would always follow her around, and it very much annoyed her, but I think it worked out in the long run. And for me always bothering her along the years, she developed a nickname for me, and it might really sound cute until you find out what it means. So she calls me PETA, and it means pain in the ass. You mean so much to me, and sometimes I wonder just how calm-heartedly and how much of a big heart you have, and you have always been there to help me and all of our family throughout the years, and you always found time to come over and relax all of us, no matter how hectic or busy it gets. And I just love you so much for that, and I want to thank you throughout the years. No matter how many times I've bothered you, it's all worked out throughout it all. So when I first met Ben, I was very, very young. I was only 5 years old. So, yeah. Yeah. So I basically grew up with him. Yeah. And for the past several years, he has just grown to be a part of our family, and I've grown up with him, and he is like a third brother of mine, and I could not have asked for a better person to be my sister's husband. And no matter how many of us try and hide it, we all love you. And this is gonna sound really cheesy, but you guys are my ideal couple for all of my couple ideals. And and whether you guys want to admit it or not, you guys are like 100% couple goals. So you had the most unique love story, freshman year of high school, locker buddies. It was just meant to be out of a High School Musical. Both of you guys have been true role models for me in my life, and I sincerely mean that. I look up to the both of you, not only for the love that you have for each other, but how you guys both value each other's families as if they were already your own. I want to end with this one quote that I hope will set the foundation for the rest of your lives. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness comes through your door. I love you both.
Ben, you are, as Joe said, a fireball. I will say intense. Okay? You are intensely loyal as a friend. You live intensely, and you are intensely hilarious. Ben, your friends and brothers, who are one and the same, can always count on you. Corina and Ben, when I think of you two, all I think of is friendship. Corina, I was lucky enough to have high school and college with you, and Ben, I have shared my whole life with you. You guys can look around the room. All of your groomsmen and your whole wedding party here are friends with each other. You guys attract people because you are so loving and selfless, and you're just great friends, and you're positive, and it's very evident that you are living God's plan out because of how perfectly obvious you guys are for each other. I'm very honored to be a part of you guys' lives, and I'm very excited to see the awesome years that God has in store for you in the future. And I love you a lot, so let's raise a glass to Corina and Ben Rose.
And I do not get impressed much, okay? It was my daughter, how beautiful she was today. God bless you, honey. You are the most beautiful bride I've seen in a long time, okay?